in relationship to iPhone specifically, but also premium phones, iPhone users are holding on to aging handsets longer than ever. So Counterpoint Research, these guys are the ones that stockpile all the sales numbers and customer data regarding smartphones and, well, a number of categories, the technology space, though, specifically. And they found that the smartphone market in general is slowing down, but the premium end of the market is slowing down the most. That end of the market fell 8% in the first quarter of 2019, and Apple suffered particularly badly, with shipments of the iPhone declining 20%. Now, Counterpoint data says that that's likely to do with people holding onto their smartphones longer, which this is completely anecdotal, but in my personal life, I recognize that. You see a lot of people in the street, previous generations of devices, and they're satisfied with them. Maybe outside of battery performance, like what people want to do on their smartphones, they are doing on their current version. And the sales pitch that exists for, screen to body ratio or camera performance, stuff that works in the tech community, in the tech segment specifically, isn't necessarily working outside of this realm as well. So the average customer, not maybe as compelled as you are watching this to upgrade for upgrading sake as an early adopter, as a tech fan and enthusiast. So the numbers are there to support this idea of sluggishness in general. Now, Tim Cook, he's got his own explanation for what's going on. iPhone repairs are up, battery replacements are up. There's a number of explanations that he offers up as to why things are sluggish, as well as what's been happening in the Chinese market. So there's a number of potential ways to look at this, but I don't think it's any one brand. I don't think it's any one device. I think it's a number of factors actually that are leading to this outcome. Apple only releases phones once a year. They release very expensive phones as far as the market's concerned, but the premium segment as a whole is feeling some of this pain. And there's a whole macroeconomic situation at play, trade, and so forth, but there's also choice at play. We're getting more for our money than before because there's more smartphones to choose from at lower price points, and they're better than they've been before. So even if you were going to upgrade from your current device, are you going all the way up to a premium device, or can you get what you want for $400 or $500? It's all very interesting. It's all developing. I think what we're going to see is that the de facto standard device becomes something at a lower price point, that it's no longer necessary to only buy a flagship. As I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was on Unbox Therapy, when I was evaluating the Samsung A series, which is now shown up in North America. I think the way that North Americans are going to buy devices in general will change away from contracts or tabs and things like this towards full outright ownership. And then this will spur on the adoption of the value mindset in North America, which was sort of like the last place that it was flagship or nothing else. So I just think we're going to see the cost per unit, the average upgrade cost go down, and a continuation of this process of people holding onto their devices longer, unless we have some massive development like the Galaxy Fold taking over, everyone needing a folding phone, which I'm not suggesting that will be the case, but it will take something like that to have this occur. Now,